planned out like 12 fucking issues for Andrew Van. I haven't been able to write anything. So I've just been planning. Fuck off, Nicki Minaj.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, cool.
Let me just... Hello? Hello? Let's see if it works. Right, we're live.
Oh, we're live now?
Yeah. Right, guys. So it's been a long time coming.
It's been a while.
Yeah. Don't worry, Titanic is coming. We've still got...
Not literally.
Not literally, but we've still got quite a bit of reading to do. So that'll come to you...
We'll have to reread it though, because it's been a while since we read the first bit.
But it will come to you next week. At some point. But you already know. But today is all about mental health.
Mm-hmm.
And how you've been feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've both been struggling some way. That's better,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Aidan's got a few things on his mind that he wants to get off his chest.
Is that mic working? I hope so, because you look like a dickhead if it is.
That one's working.
Yeah,
well.
but it's yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's working.
Because you can hear it.
Well, where should I start? Well, first of all, I haven't been feeling too good for the past week or two. I think everybody that has what I have, Asperger's syndrome, which is if you don't really know much about it, it's a part of the autistic spectrum. For the past few weeks, I've been feeling like, well, crap. I've been having this voice inside my head, telling me things that I shouldn't be really hearing. Well, no human should be really hearing. But for a person like myself to hear such a thing leaves me really vulnerable. And that thing that I've been hearing is, you should kill yourself. It's fucked up, right? I mean, that's all I've been hearing for the past few weeks. I've had this voice all my life, ever since my teenage years, ever since my early 20s, ever since my early 30s that I'm in at the moment. But it's been a while since I've had it like this, had it this bad, and there's a reason for that, and I'll get to that reason. You know, the thing about this voice is it happens throughout the day. I wake up and you just suddenly don't, you know you're not up for the day, you know you're not. The way, how your energy is, how your aura is, you know, how your body language will be throughout the day. You just know it. You just know how the day is going to be. Doesn't matter how many people you have a laugh with. Doesn't matter how many jokes people say, and you kind of laugh. Most of the time, you laugh to make them feel better. or to not make it awkward, to not tell them the truth and tell them how shit their joke is. You just go along with it. So, but when they walk away and you're left with your own thoughts again, it's still the same. You know, I know people say that laughing is the best medicine, and it is. But sometimes there's too much darkness for the light to get into, and for the light to fight. And you know, it's like when you're walking down a large tunnel with a torch. There's only so much light the torch can fill. And unfortunately, it feels like I'm in an abyss. I'm in a huge hole, and my torch is only small. So I'm not able to see everything, and that's how it feels. So it's a case of just going with it. It's a case of just hoping that I will see the light once again. It's been really sunny here, and it's ironic, really. You know, it's a massive contradiction. It's really light, but I'm feeling really dark. It's just annoying how it's a beautiful day, and I'm struggling in here, and I can't seem to enjoy it because I'm struggling mentally. The reason why I've been like this for the past week and a half or 2 weeks is because of a certain situation that has happened at my workplace recently. I had a job interview for the same job, but for more hours. I've been asking for more hours for a long time. And the interview went well. But the problem is, which every autistic people will know about, the job on the website that I applied for didn't really explain itself very well. It didn't explain the shift pattern very well.
Yeah, and I can vouch for that as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously I went for the same job. It's been my experience that not a lot of jobs explain the actual daily routine that would be asked of them very well.
Yeah, so.
And if it does on a rare basis, it's usually those type of companies that would rather not have someone who, in their terms, be a liability. In other words, they don't want to have to fork out like the expense or whatever it is to support that individual's needs at that specific time. So they need to be more elaborate on the description.
So I applied for this job anyway. I applied for it. And like I said, I got the interview went really well. They told me the hours that will be available, which is 25 hours a week, 30 hours a week, 35 hours a week. And I said, that'll be great. 30 hours will be great, but they never specified the times. And the important thing that I need to get through to you is autism and change really do not mix. And well, I've been working evenings now for the past 10 years. Long time. And I've worked from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. for a full year. I've been changing different. But the thing about these times is mornings and evenings. One's more pressuring than the other. And I got the email saying that I've been accepted for the job, and I saw the job application. I saw what the job will um, will involve is 7:30 in the morning till 1:30 in the afternoon. You might find this hard to understand depending on what kind of thing you are going through. But a lot of you will probably understand this is all about mental health. I had to turn it down. I mean, I could either do one or two things. Turn it down and be mentally exhausted with my anxiety levels through the roof, with my depression through the roof, and struggling in silence because my workplace don't seem to listen, because I told them years ago that I had Asperger's syndrome, that I have autism, and this was the same person that was interviewing me that I told all those years ago, and I told them again in the interview, and I said to them, I have Asperger's syndrome, and she said, "Wow, I wouldn't have thought you had that. I didn't know." And she did know, because I told you, you don't read the records. You don't have it in any file that somebody on your team has a serious mental illness. Obviously not, because she would have known. She would have read the file before going through with this. Anyway, I had to turn it down. I wrote her a letter telling her why I turned it down. I also asked to be referred to a mental health a counsellor, which is in-house. So I'm going to speak to them about what I've been feeling for the past few weeks.
Which I'd like to point out that for the whole time Aidan has been working there, and they've known about his Asperger's, but this is the only time they've ever mentioned to him, I will refer you to a mental health professional. Right, so they've had a mental health professional in-house all this time.
I didn't say anything.
Which I find funny. They didn't mention it in the first place. So I find that funny, but hopefully this guy will help the situation.
Guy or woman, whatever.
Hopefully he'll be understanding. And, it'll put Aidan's mind at ease. Well, no. Try to, but it probably won't.
It's just someone to talk to, isn't it? Someone that is listening. It's just it's like when she said, I wouldn't expect you to have that. Why wouldn't you expect me to have it? Why? What do you expect me to do? I'm not going to make it obvious, am I? It's just not what we do. Why would I make it obvious? Why would I want everybody to know? It's personal, I don't want to act. What is acting like you've got autism? What is it? We're all different. We're all different, but we're not all gonna act the same. We're still people. It just doesn't make sense. I wouldn't have thought you would have had Asperger's syndrome. Doesn't look like you've got. I've had that before. Doesn't look like you've got it. How am I supposed to look? You know,
am I meant to have it written on my fucking forehead?
Yeah. How am I supposed to look? Really? What am I supposed to be doing to make it look like I've got Asperger's syndrome? I just act like myself, which is me. I'm not. It's just really frustrating. But yeah, that's my past few weeks have been challenging, very challenging, to the point where it's exhausting. Every day has been a grind, a marathon to reach night time, and to just get up the next day and do it all again. That's how it's been feeling. It's just been a vicious cycle, and that one moment of turning down something, anxiety kicking in, everything else. It's just been kind of shit, really. Yeah, it's just been. It's like you're drowning in. It's like you're drowning, really. Every day you wake up and it's the same. That's how it's been feeling. But I'm hoping to see the light again. I'm hoping. Because I've even been struggling to bloody smile. That's how bad it is. I ignored everybody at work for the past week. I didn't really want to talk to anybody. I've been trying to avoid people. I've been trying to avoid speaking to people. One of the workers said, "Are you all right?" And I went, "Yeah, I'm not bad." And I just walked away. She wanted to talk, but I walked away from her. Just left her. I don't want a conversation when I'm like this. You can't really get a conversation out of me when I'm like this. You're only going to get a few words out of me. That's why I didn't bother trying, because I'll probably end up making her feel. When I'm like this, I don't want to pull it on anyone. And when I'm like this, I don't want to talk to anyone, because I'll probably, I don't know, making them feel the same or something. Or they'll probably say, what's wrong? And I don't really want to talk about it.
I remember when this was a few years ago. Me and Aidan was in town once, and we were standing just a few short feet away from this bakery, and I was browsing, and this woman who worked there said, "Can I help you?" And I went, "No." I didn't say it in a way of like pissed off, but I said no, and she ran off crying or something. This was a few years back. I was like, "Oh," and said no. No, I don't want cake. I'm just looking at a bakery. But but it goes into what you just said. Like, or you won't get anything from me. You just get looks. Like, as if to say, I can't be bothered right now. Like, move along. But it's just one of those things where, unfortunately, we have to deal with it. That outside people, the non-affected people, like they don't. I wouldn't say they don't care. It's just that they care in their own way, which doesn't help. And when he doesn't want to talk, like he doesn't want to talk. It's all about knowing someone well enough to, when they're in a mood, leave them alone. Because if you try and talk to them, it could go one or two ways. Well, one way. They could be like, listen, I'm not in a good mood, so give me space. Or they could basically tell you to fuck off in a nice possible way, as nice as they can. Right? Which is why, I keep myself to myself. The only outlet for talking about these things is obviously what we're doing with the podcast, and obviously YouTube, which this is my therapy, every 2 weeks or whenever we feel like, talking about mental health. Obviously we talk about other stuff. I mean, we've got Titanic coming next week, and then after that we'll move on to something else. After. But we're trying to, obviously show you from our point of view, which again is our own point of view, our experience of what it's like. But speaking on mental health, have you heard of Demi Lovato?
Yeah, I saw the post. She's been struggling.
Yeah, she's relapsed after 6 years. So now she's back on the drink. She also suffers from depression, anxiety, you name it.
Money can't buy happiness, can it?
Right. She's only 25. Yeah, she's been through so much. And I'll listen to the song, and it hit a note with me, not in the same way as it would with addicts, but the word sober can mean anything. It doesn't have to be towards alcohol.
It don't have to be drugs or alcohol.
Yeah, it's got a multitude of meaning, and it goes so. I mean, Stephen, 6 years, so 25. So when she first hit the scene, she was probably 18, 19, 20. When she had the addiction before she became famous, and obviously
pressures of that.
Yeah,
won't do well for her.
I mean, I watched the documentary she did on YouTube, and apparently in one of the interviews she did, she was on cocaine. And it doesn't matter, and I said this in the post, it doesn't matter how fortunate you are, how wealthy you are, that doesn't mean anything.
No, it don't.
If you're not right up here. And yeah, she has a platform, and she speaks a lot about mental health. And I saw the numbers on the song, and quite a few people disliked the video. Disliked it.
Yeah, but you're gonna get.
You're gonna get that, but
people have a right to choose.
Yeah. But just imagine how nervous she was. Like, her anxiety would have been at a level. Right? And to go out there, play the piano, sing, and to have all those fans that are still stuck with her, to sing along with her, back to her, goes to show that You know, all of the fans know what she deals with. And in the song, it says, "Mama, I'm not so sorry, I'm not sober anymore. Only when I'm lonely." So all of this, what she goes through, it only happens when she's lonely. And it got me thinking, where's her support network? If she gets this low when she's lonely, then, you know, I mean, what do people expect? A drive a house full of people to keep her company. You know what I mean?
You don't want that, though, do you? When you, the thing is with depression, right? There's a contradiction. It's very strange how, when one has depression, you want to be alone, but at the same time, you don't want to be alone. It's like a battle between two sides of the brain. I want to be alone because I don't want to see anyone because I don't feel up to speaking. But when you are down, when you are down and out, when you are low, at the same time it makes you feel a little bit worse that you are lonely. But you don't want to feel the pressure of being with people. So you're stuck in between this battle, this war that's going off between your two choices. Sometimes you feel a lot worse when you're alone. So you want to be with somebody to keep you company, but when that happens, you can't really communicate with that person because the mental blockage is there and you struggle to make conversation because the way you're feeling. And that's the thing is about Demi Lovato, is she will have a lot of people probably around her, like her entourage, her agent, her family, her friends, basically people that keep her going. But she will want to be alone at some point.
Yeah.
Away from all of this, away from the pressures, away from the pressures of her job, because there's a lot of pressures in her job. She's got a massive fandom. She's got a high demand. People demand to hear songs from her, to see albums from her, to see her tour. They want to see her.
I mean,
constantly, and for her to, when you have a mental illness, when you have depression, anxiety, or any other one of those things, if you have a big network, you can't. You need to be alone at some point, because sometimes you need to sit down with yourself and see how you are. And you can't really do that when there's distractions, because
yeah, but the thing is, I don't know. Like, I could be wrong. And if anybody out there knows the answer to this, then please correct us. But I don't think I am. But anyway, I think that's the exact opposite for Demi. I think she copes a lot better when there's people around her.
Yeah.
Right?
And yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, if you listen, I mean, it's probably not good time with how you're feeling in a minute, but
some people aren't. I mean, this is going to sound harsh, so don't take this the wrong way. But
don't take it literally.
But some people aren't.
They haven't got the right...
brave enough to
Yeah.
be alone in that situation. I'm not, again, this might not be Demi Lovato. It might not be her. But I'm just saying some people can't stand to be alone because they are scared to face that voice inside their heads, or demon, so to speak, alone. And it's true. Sometimes I feel the same. Sometimes I want people around me, but then I think I've been fighting this alone for so long. I mean, number of my friends has declined rapidly for the past few years. I've lost a lot of people. Sometimes I regret it, sometimes I don't. Because I'm on another road to you now. But that has affected me in a way where I think I need a balance in my life. To have friends. To have the amount of friends that I did. But then I think that'll just probably make me feel worse. So that's what I've decided. I've decided to keep the amount of friends I've got at the same number. I've only got probably a handful of friends. But I'm different to Demi. I work better probably when I'm by myself in a way. I mean, yes, okay, I've got Billy, and I've got a few other close friends that I can rely on. But that's all I really need. I don't know if that's just my age, because I'm in my 30s, that I feel that I don't need as many friends as I used to. But with Demi, perhaps she isn't used to being alone. Some people don't really like being alone because they've been used to having so many people in their life for so long, and because the amount of people that they've had, they aren't used to a small number, because a small number kind of scares them, because if that small number, every single one of those people are busy, then they've got no chance of having company. But when you've got a large amount of people, one or two or maybe three will be free to hang out with, to do something with. I've been kind of used to having a small amount of friends for a long, long time. I haven't really got a large family. I haven't really got a large immediate family, should I say. People that have got large families and they are close like the company, because their household always has people from their family round. So they've grown to accept that. They've grown to want that, to need that for the majority of their lives. But if somebody like me, he knows that he hasn't got a large family, a large immediate family, has grown to understand that that's what's best for me. And I've got to get used to it, and I have. But some people have got a load of brothers and sisters that they're always with, that they always have fun with, that they always wake up to every morning, that they enjoy being around. They all love each other, they all like each other's company. So again, they've grown to have that comfort, that security blanket. There's always someone to talk to, because they have so many family members. But again, for someone like me, somebody that hasn't got that, somebody that hasn't only got a few brothers and sisters. I've grown to accept that and to be kind of like a loner, a one man band, if you like. So perhaps Demi's in that situation. She's used to having a high number of people around her. So, like you said, it might not be the case for her.
No, I mean, she even says it herself in the song. Like when I'm lonely, is when it happens. So, I mean, I hope she gets a treatment because I'm not tempting fate, but I wouldn't want another Amy Winehouse type of situation.
Yeah.
Because Amy Winehouse herself was very talented.
She was great.
She was at the same music school as Adele.
She was a beautiful singer.
Yeah.
She had a great voice.
So I hope Demi gets the treatment that she needs. Because it's not a fun life having all of these problems. Plus, with her situation being like, a singer, she's in demand, so you need to be in the right frame of mind and in the right place.
Yeah.
Because she wrote that song 24 hours after putting her album out. And from what I've read, from what I know, she was alone in a hotel room, I think, and she was like, this is bullshit. No, she was in the house, so. But, if you want to get to know her background, then I do suggest to check out the YouTube documentary from Demi Lovato. She explains it. But the whole mental health thing needs to have a big kick up your arse, and I hope that with her song being out there, I hope a lot of people do their part, because and I think I may have said this before, but these celebrities have a huge following that if no one kicks up a stink long enough, then the word isn't going to get around, and more awareness needs to be brought. Because this will only last for a sort of period, and then people will just go about their normal daily life. This is unfortunate. I mean, a 20-year-old kid lost his life, who's a TV actor. Can't remember his name, but I know he was 20 years old.
20 years old.
Yeah.
That's just. That's just
some people would say he had his life together. An actor. Well, just because he may seem to have his life together, you only see what people in general put out. That's only half, or not even that. We could put a picture up later on today Right? A picture will only tell so much. You're not with that person 24/7. If you was, then I don't think you'd last long. And that's the thing with mental health. Mental health is not for everyone. Right? It's not for your girlfriend, wife, to be in your head, because they can't. They can't magically, super like magically ripping shrink them like a honey I shrunk the kids and travel all the way into your brain to figure out what's happening, and then just put a lightning bolt, give it a shock, and wake you up. They can't do that. That's how they used to do it 100 plus years ago, because they thought that's what cured it. Or, just electrocute them. That'll get rid of it. Rid of mental illness. No, it didn't. But you can't cure mental illness. It's a part of you. From the moment you're born till the day you leave this mortal realm, or whoever you think it is.
More.
I don't know.
Away from Lord of the
Mortal
Rings.
realm. I don't know, but however you perceive
Like
this
some
planet we want.
like some fancy like Game of Thrones.
I know.
Mortal realm. The mortal
But-
realm. That was very religious.
Just for those people who, don't have any mental illness, don't assume that everybody's life is perfect, because I guarantee it's not. We put up a mirage, right? Almost a prism, right? We only reflect what you want to see. That's it. We don't show you the dark side of us, because one, that would scare a lot of people, and two, won't be nice. If you're just all moody fuckers in a bad mood, that won't like do any good, would it? What about you? Fuck off. Like, that won't be nice, would it? It won't be nice for your co-workers.
I wish I could.
Or if you're a patient, or if you work in hospital, if you're a patient. What's my... not doing it, fuck off. Because you'll be prone to saying stuff
Just
like, why don't you just drop dead?
Just go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
It's not very nice. No.
Oh, well.
I'm not a nice fucking person.
Oh, well, you're on a deathbed anyway, aren't you?
You was there. You was nice to me the other day because I faked it, you fucker. This is my true stuff.
Right.
I'm a miserable fucking bastard. Right?
If we showed our true selves, no one would come near us. I mean, that would work out for me.
I'd enjoy that.
But,
Live on a desert island. Live on a flipping alone island with a load of trees and vegetation.
yeah.
And I'll have my house planted in the middle of it. When I'm depressed, when I'm in a bad fuck off mood, I'll just go to that island, right? Open up a portal with my magical hands, walk through it, and there I am in that house, in that lonely island in the middle of nowhere with all those trees hidden that hides my house. And I just sit there. No electricity, no TV, no phone, and I just sit there and meditate. No car noises, no hustle and bustle, no bus going past my house, no trains, no aeroplanes in the sky making that annoying engine noise. No neighbours, no nothing.
No.
I will just sit there and just close my eyes and just listen to nothingness.
Yeah.
And that's what I do. I mean, I do that sometimes anyway. I meditate, but and then I just lose myself, and it's great. I do that sometimes at the end of my yoga. I do yoga every morning, and when I do that, it just feels great. It feels amazing. I just stick a song on, a meditation song, and I just close my eyes and I just listen. I would do that in that house, in that lonely house on that island, hidden by the vegetation. And I just sit there and just close my eyes. But I can't do that. I can't open up another a portal. Because I'm not a wizard.
No.
I'm not Dumbledore. Yeah. Or Harry Potter, whatever.
I mean, so I also, something else has happened this week. It's not to do with mental health, but, it's, a football team
Oh, yeah.
has gone missing in Thailand.
They've been found.
Are they really alive?
Yeah. Every single one.
Well, what I want to know is, right, how the fuck did they swim to this cave, right, with their bikes and lunch? Like, ask me that. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a bike.
Why did they swim?
You get weighed down, wouldn't you?
Didn't they just get stuck there? I didn't know they swam there.
There's an underwater cave. Well, you have to swim to get to a cave.
And they had the bike swim, didn't they?
Yeah. Bikes, lunch. No, I don't know how they did it. No, I wouldn't have done that. There are 12 kids and a 25-year-old who was minding them.
25.
Yeah, 25-year-old, yeah. Who went along with their guardian. Strange. I mean,
Yeah. Trapped boys must be rescued before water rise. The evacuation of the trapped boys in a Thailand cave must speed up, the country's interior minister has warned. No, it wasn't. They didn't swim. They walked into the cave with the bikes.
okay. Well, even that was still, that's dangerous.
Yeah, and then the sea. And then the tide came in.
Was a bit of flipping on up then.
Well, they've been saved.
Have they?
Yeah, they've been saved. It was on the news this morning.
Oh.
And this is nice. Woman arrested over murder of 8 babies.
Yeah, nice.
Healthcare professional has been arrested on suspicion of murdering 8 babies and attempting to kill 6 others at a hospital. What the fuck? Chelsea police said the woman's arrest was a significant step forward in the investigation into deaths at the Countess of Chester Hospital. Well, there's some nice people in this world, isn't there?
Yeah.
How about to take somebody's life that hasn't even begun yet. But anyway, we went off topic there.
Yeah. Slight detour.
What bothers me about depression, the stuff that you enjoy to do, like with me and my writing, the stuff that I enjoy doing, I struggle to do. I have a blockage, and it feels like you've got it's like your head's just been filled up with, I don't know, water or something, some toxic liquid, and it's just killed every piece of cell from your brain, and it's just made you just feel like a zombie. And that's how I've been kind of feeling every time you wake up, you know, and then you just feel tired again. So you can't stop feeling tired. It's just constant drain. It's just you just feel drained through the day because your brain isn't waking up properly. I mean, I was knackered yesterday. I was really tired, and it was like I couldn't wake myself up. I really couldn't, no matter what I did, and that's how it felt. And it was just, it's like like a, an, it's like a hippo. You're trying to give a hippo a piggyback. It's just weighing you down.
I wondered where you're going then. Like a hippo, what a fuck?
But you know what I mean? It's like a hippo.
Yeah,
hippo.
but I was just wondering where you're going. Hippo?
It's like a hippo on your back and you're trying to carry it. But you can't because it's too heavy. Yeah, they say exercise wakes you up, but carrying a hippo, that won't wake you up. That'll just break your back.
Won't be able to fucking move.
Or
especially if it's in water.
Or walrus.
Well, I wouldn't want to be, no.
With a big,
I'd rather not get my head chopped off.
Big horns. The vicious bastards they
I wouldn't want that fat belly on me. Try to attack me. No thanks. Yeah. I'd rather be in the safe zone.
Yeah.
Not on the island.
Stay out of Africa.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's it really. That's the feeling. You don't really feel like people that matter. If you've got a job and you have mental illness, the people that matter are the people that employ you, your managers and your supervisors, you know. And if you feel like they can't really listen, you're just going to go to work without a safety net. You know, you're just swimming. And you're swimming and you're swimming, and you start to drown, and then there's no one to help you stay above water because you feel like you've lost all your confidence in them. You feel like you'll be wasting your time if you tell them.
That's why I'd rather ride the wave. Just ride with it, because try and stave off the incoming pursuit of darkness away for as long as you can. That's what I try and do.
I mean, at this moment, how much of your world is covered by bloody, is that a mosquito? How much of your world is has light, and how much has dark?
95.5.
Mine's about the same.
95.5% light. Although I'd prefer darkness, to be honest. As I like to say, I was reborn in darkness. As I like to say.
You Bane. For the comic book character.
No, but, you know, that's all I've known. So, yeah, I'll come out, enjoy whatever's happening, but I'll end up go back in. You know? Not to say I don't enjoy the world, or what's left of it, anyway. No man, I'll go wake up and a tsunami's hit. Or Armageddon.
Won't mention
Flipping boulders coming at you. 1,000 miles an hour.
Boulders? The fuck is that?
Or just have one last drink of whiskey and then hit the sack. lie there like flipping Tutankhamun. Like, yeah, death is coming. I think this great.
And then, poor you survive it.
I'm like, for fuck's sake.
You're like,
What I mean?
you look out the window, you're like, what? Why?
I'll be like character out of Fallout.
The only guy left.
Yeah.
It'll be like, it happened to me. Yeah, if I had this moment where the world was coming to an end, and I was like, oh, fuck, you know, I'm not in a good mood anyway. Yeah, bring it on, come on. I was gonna kill myself anyway. But you're gonna do it for me, nice one. And then hits, and you're like, everywhere's in flames but my room. I haven't got a scratch on me. What the fuck is going on? There's no more trees. The grass has died. The trees are dead. Plant life is gone. Every building has been destroyed. The sky is all a smoky, fiery colour. But yet I'm still alive. What the fuck is going on? Hello? And then a voice appears. You wanted to spare your life.
If all that happened, it would probably be a red fucking mist in the sky.
Like, why did you want to spare me? Because you wasn't feeling too good. That don't make fucking sense. I'm not feeling too good, so you kill everybody else but me. We've saved you a dog.
Mate,
You've saved me a dog. And what is this dog? It's a puppy. We know you like puppies. But there's no people. I thought you didn't like people. No, I did. What? What do you mean you did? I never said that. You said you'd like to be alone, so I killed everyone.
Mate,
That was a bit of a drastic decision.
Mate, I was looking forward to dying 5 minutes ago. Alright. And now you ruined it. You've ruined my existence.
So, oh, and by the way, you cannot commit suicide because you cannot die.
Well, can you die?
No. So I admit, I am nothing more than a spirit. I am already dead. This is shit. I'm sorry, but you're a knob. Why am I a knob? Because you've done this to me. I'm a human being. I need company. I need people.
You fucking did this to me.
But you said you didn't want people around you, so I killed everyone.
You did this to me.
I
thought it was a sad experience.
So I never meant for you to kill everyone. Well, it's happened now, so tough shit.
Well, now you're gonna have to...
So, why don't you just redid what you did? I can't. Why? Because I can't. But why?
Question. Like, you're a spirit, yeah? How can a spirit kill a living thing?
I'm an awesome spirit.
No, you're talking shit.
I have Sire powers.
no spirit can kill a human being. You fucking plonker.
I am God.
No, you're not.
I'm.
If God were alive, he'd be fucking 24.
Anyway, 24. Why so specific?
I don't know.
20 fucking 4. A bit big.
Imagine that happens. If being resurrected flipping Zeus.
How about what do you want, Mr. Beard? With your fork?
Who those films in that era are stupid. Like from the 60s.
Fucking Zeus.
Zeus is all of a sudden a fucking mermaid.
The man with the big fucking white beard and the flipping fork. Yeah. I'm gonna eat some bolognese with a big fucking spoon.
I mean, I'm not wishing or hoping that the world would end, but you know, if it did,
God of Thunder.
you know,
Zeus.
I'd either pay £10,000 to be flipping be put in an ice bucket and reawaken 200 days later, so I could go into the future and be over 200 years old. And there's actually a plant, and there's actually a base in America that does that as well. They cryogenically freeze you if you pay a certain amount.
What, so you'd want to be frozen?
No, that's either one or two. I just want to go out like a light or in a blaze of glory. go on a murderous rampage of what else.
Fucking Rambo.
Yeah. That would be awful if he was still alive, wouldn't it? You're Adrian. Or Arnie.
They're talking about making a new Rambo.
I know, but I guess. But do you know what is coming?
What?
Terminator 6.
Yeah, I know.
Arnie, Linda Hamilton.
Yep, it's the same
Cast.
The same.
Well, no, there's only two remaining survivors, but the rest are new.
But John Connor's mum, isn't it?
Yeah,
and the same one. Sarah, is it? No.
Sarah Connor.
Yeah, Sarah Connor. Are you John Connor?
She was
married
to James Cameron for 3 years.
Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines, yeah.
That was shit.
It was shit.
Christian Bale.
No, that was Christian Bale. That was 4. Salvation.
Oh, yeah.
The third one had Dominatrix in it.
Imagine that Terminator. Did you thought it was Arnie, but it wasn't?
It was Arnie.
No, it wasn't.
They said it was CGI. It was Arnie.
CGI. Yeah, but that wasn't his body. That was the actor's body. They just CGI'd his face.
That's what I meant.
But it wasn't Arnie, but it just looked weird.
Anyway, that can't be Arnie because Arnie didn't have that fucking body. I just meant his face. But anyway,
that could be in plastic.
That was 4. Oh, Rise of the Machines was 3, and you know, Terminator comes back and he goes to John Connor. Go, are you John Connor? And John Connor goes, so what if I am?
I don't know.
And Terminator goes, come with me. It's like, hey, get off me! Grabs him, and he puts him in a truck with the girl, and he gets in, and he's like, hey, let me out of here. He's like, relax. It's like, hey.
I don't know what timeline they'll be doing for Terminator 6.
I haven't seen Genesis.
That was alright.
Yeah, but it was. People said it was confusing because the guy that came from the future ended up being the bad guy, right?
No, if I'm remembering this correctly, Genesis was where the old Arnie from Terminator 1 came back, and the Terminator from the future went back to stop. I don't fucking know.
What the fuck?
I don't know. That's what I remember.
How the fuck? That's fucking...
They did a role reversal. So I don't know what they're doing. So I don't know what they're planning for Terminator 6.
So when did that come out? 2015.
I think so. Question mark.
But
I think.
anyway,
But
so the old Terminator, the evil Terminator, the Terminator that wanted to kill John Connor, right? Because he was going to be the leader of the resistance in the future, right? He comes back from God knows,
yeah,
right?
from a different timeline.
Yeah, to kill John Connor, to kill basically the people that are going to, right? But the good guy Terminator, the one that was turned into a good guy in Terminator 2, he comes back to stop the one from Terminator 1.
Yeah.
I can't watch. I won't
But
go.
I mean, Terminator 6 is coming out next year, I think.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I enjoy Terminator 1 and 2. I did. Judgment Day was really good. I love Liquid Man. That was awesome. And I love the scene where he risks his own life to save the family, to kill Liquid Man, and he sticks his phone up like that, like do. I cried at that moment. I was about 7 years old, because Terminator 1 came out in 1986, 7, something like that.
No.
When did it come out?
1985. The year I was born.
And the second one came out in late 80s, didn't it? 88, 89, something like that.
What, the second one?
Yeah.
No. That didn't come out in the 80s.
90s?
No. Late 90s.
Judgment Day came out in late 90s? You sure?
Well, yeah. Well,
are you sure about that?
Early to late 90s, Terminator 2 came out. It came out in 1997. Terminator 2 did.
1991.
Well, I was in the ballpark then, but I did say early
Fuck off.
to late.
You was way off.
No, I said early to mid 90s.
Bullshit, you said late 90s, you fucking knob. But anyway, I was about
I was 6 then.
7 when I watched that. Obviously, it came out when I was 4, but Mum wouldn't want me to watch that when I was 4. I was about 7. Not like that makes it any better.
Yeah.
When I first seen it. And that part made me cry, man, because I love Terminator. Come with me if you want to live. You know. But Rise of the Machines came out in 2003. And I was
10 years later.
I was so hyped for that film. 12 years. I was so hyped for that film. I was like, awesome, man. Terminator's coming back. Yes. So I went to see that with, I think it was Jason. And it was shit. The film was terrible. I mean, I hated it. You know, I just couldn't believe how disappointed I was. The ending was just... Basically, they went to this bunker.
If you can call it that.
Yeah, but it was a bunker, wasn't it?
Yeah, more or less.
And all the robots fired off their missiles, and the world came to an abrupt end. And John Connor was saved with his missus, with that woman he was with at the time. The Terminator didn't stay in with them. He stayed outside. And John was like, hey, come with us. And he was like, no, I can't. I think he explained why he couldn't. But anyway, he dies. Because he didn't allow himself to be in there with them for some reason.
Oh, you know about when they went back to the whole Skynet base?
Yeah, the end film.
The military.
Yeah, the end film.
Oh, yeah.
The end film was, he got them to safety. But he didn't go in there with them.
No. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And then at the end, you saw, there was like, you was in space, a picture from space, and you saw the nuclear missiles flying all over the world, and it exploded. Yeah.
I thought the one
Dominatrix was hot though. She was hot in that.
Yeah, I think that's why most people watched it.
Yeah,
especially the boys.
She was. I was 16 at the time. Of course, I'm going to watch
Yeah.
that. I love
I
that.
only was 18.
Yeah.
At that point.
I don't know if I'd met you yet. It came out in the summer, so I met you in September. So I haven't met you yet.
Yeah, because I was when the induction.
Yeah.
When the college started.
But then we had the fourth one that I watched round yours, which was shit.
Yeah.
I fucking hated that film, man. It was so boring. There was just nothing to it. There was nothing to that film at all.
I do wanna see Terminator 6, but with one caveat: if they have stuck with the storyline that makes sense. If they fuck that up, then it won't go down well.
I'll say it off camera.
Right.
Well, yeah, that's just. I mean, changing subjects from films. You know.
Yeah, this is gonna be. This is. What the fuck?
I don't know what that is. We're gonna leave it at this. Well, we didn't speak about you. You know, no, your week.
We can do that now. We'll wrap it, and then that'll be it.
Yeah.
Because we went on a slight detour speaking about something else again, which is always a way.
Spontaneity. Spontaneous.
My week, I'll sum it up as briefly as I can. I've been doing alright. I've been myself
I haven't seen you
for the past few days. Now I've been like a flipping vampire, been staying in.
Hermit.
I got a feedback from the job interview. I hate a place of work. Basically didn't get it.
Not enough experience.
Claiming I didn't have enough experience when I did. But asked them about the mental health. What a joke. I've got another job offer, but I'm not taking it. Because I'm not doing door to door.
You've done that before.
I've done that before and it's shit. Especially with me having tattoos. I don't want to go up to some OAP's house and accidentally give him a heart attack.
Well, that's not going to happen. It's just...
No, but you know, thinking from their point of view.
The way I see it, right? The way I see it, why you don't want to take it, is because of your anxiety.
Well, yeah, that's a big one.
I mean...
Plus, I wouldn't want to. Plus, I don't want. Plus, you know, the OAPs don't know me, so all they'll see is some guy walking up, tattoos.
They won't be bothered.
No, but I don't want to cause someone a heart attack just because I walked up.
Just say it's your anxiety.
But
it's your anxiety. Going up to people, knocking on doors that you don't know.
I can't even stay in one place long enough. You know? In town, that no. So I'm not taking that. I've been applying for work near enough every day. Obviously, there are days where I don't, because obviously I'm not in the mood. Which I tell my advisor, whether he likes it or not. I've been doing meditation. I've done it twice so far. And it's got a fairly good success rate.
It takes time.
But with anything, you know.
Got to be patient.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not with anything. It's like painting or writing a story. You can't rush it.
No.
I mean, you can't expect to just sit there, close your eyes, and then go, nothing's working.
No.
Some people probably do.
I mean,
you've got to give it like 5-10 minutes tops, maybe even 20, depending how all over your mind is.
Yeah.
And it usually takes me about 15-20 minutes to totally get clear of all the crap from in my mind, and then I just feel myself like floating in space, so to speak, and suddenly I have no thoughts. Suddenly I have no thoughts flowing in my mind. Suddenly it feels empty, but in a good way. And then I'm just there. It's just nothing. You know what I mean? And that's what meditation's all about. You lose yourself.
Last week, Tuesday or the Wednesday, I believe, I did 2 videos. Or so I say, I went live twice on Instagram. The first one was I just talked about how I was feeling.
Yeah, I watched that
for 15 minutes. When I was talking, my one of my cousins popped in, which is a bit strange.
What are your cousins?
Because none of my cousins know about my mental health. Well, one of them knows now. I didn't even recognise it. But he said hello, cause I'm like, oh shit.
It's you.
I asked how he was, how his family is. Not that I don't care really. I just don't. Right? I'm sorry if that sounds hot, but I don't. I care, but I don't care.
Oh, whatever, man. I don't give a shit about your fam. Yes, cuz. What's going on, dog? Leave me alone, mate. Just you may be my cousin, right? But I don't care. Just go. Unfortunately, it's not your house. If it was your house, you would be like, "Can you just leave?"
Yeah.
Just. Well, I've come to sit now.
No.
Just
leave the door.
Go on, man. Go back to where you came. Go home, because I'm not in the fucking mood to see you.
Then I went live again. About 10 minutes later.
After he'd gone? Or when he was still downstairs?
No, I went up to my room and then I went live again and I spoke about Nikola Tesla for an hour. Which I'm thinking if go for it, whenever we come to film, a podcast, maybe incorporate Instagram Live into it.
Yeah, okay.
As well.
Yeah.
Like, so they get to be involvement.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, if you're not social media savvy, which I know most people aren't, then don't worry, you'll still have the videos. But I'm trying to incorporate.
Is that what that phone's for?
Well, I was gonna do, but I thought no, because it would have taken. We'll do it.
It was halfway through the video anyway.
Eh?
It was halfway through the video.
Yeah, and it wouldn't. We'll try and incorporate it when we do Titanic.
Do it next time, mate.
Next time. What else should I do?
What about Facebook Live as well?
We can mix it up.
We'll do it on my phone. So we could have the YouTube here, Instagram, here, Facebook.
Yeah, we'll test that and we'll see how it goes. Obviously, because we don't want to commit to anything. Because obviously, we don't have a lot of time.
Okay.
So
it'll be the same amount. The same amount.
What
of
else
time.
did I do? Oh yeah. Thursday, gone. I went and got a new tattoo.
Semicolon.
Huh?
The semicolon.
Yeah. Do you know the meaning?
Yes.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, I will educate you a bit with my 70s style microphone that I've just noticed. Looks like it's from the top of the pop 70s. A semicolon isn't just used in book form.
But
right?
it can be explained the same way.
And also, it's not just... a semicolon can be used to end a sentence, but an author chooses not to. The quote is, I could have ended my life, but I chose not to.
Yeah, because the semicolon, right?
And like I say, it's got more meaning to it than people realise.
It's two sentences, right, put into one large sentence. So the genius thing about that tattoo is the first part of the sentence, that's where your life would have ended.
Yeah.
But that's why there's a full stop there.
Yeah.
But on the top of the full stop, okay, bottom of the full stop, got a bit confused there, right, is a comma, which carries on the sentence. And that is the great thing about the tattoo, is because it can be used for a metaphor for life.
Yeah.
And it's true. I mean, everybody that suffers from depression, everybody that has this voice inside their head telling them to commit suicide, to do this thing that they don't want to do, but this voice manipulates their mind into thinking perhaps this would be the right way to go about things.
Yeah.
But we still wake up every day. We still brave this storm. We still go through this pain inside our heads every day because we know that we have a life to live. And this semicolon, I guess, is I've had that effect, the semicolon effect, for the past few weeks. Every day, my life through that day, tonight, has ended with a semicolon. Because I wanted to end my life. I wanted to not be here anymore. Because I feel like I'm a waste of life. I feel like I'm a waste of space. And I guess the semicolon effect has done well for me in a way. Perhaps I should get it done.
And not to say that all of my tattoos that I've got don't have meaning. They do. But I feel that the semicolon I had done recently has more meaning, not only to me, but to others. And for a small tattoo, that has a lot of meaning. And, it's prolonging the awareness, because this is our life. Whether people want to accept that or not, then that's their prerogative. And I don't really care about them. Because, they're not in my remit, to care about. Also, another post I put on Instagram is mental health sufferers are stronger than people think. Which we are.
We are stronger. Damn.
Yeah, we have to care for we have to try and care for our families. You know, we have to try. We have to try and care for family, for friends, or anyone else that's deemed worthy enough of our care. You know, so, but that's my week summed up. I hope you've enjoyed this video, even though it's been here and there, but that's what you're going to get with me, unfortunately. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back at some point next week. Don't know what day yet, but we'll let you know. I hope you enjoy the nice weather where you are.
If you've got nice weather there.
Yeah.
Hopefully you have a nice
have
weather.
a good night if it's night time where you are. If you're watching the game tonight, don't be upset if we don't win.
Yeah, this is for all the people in England.
Yeah.
Not for
if you don't care, if you're not bothered about football, then obviously this doesn't mean anything to you. But
let's see what happens. I mean, most of the big dogs are out. Belgium won yesterday.
Yeah.
That was a close game. I thought Japan were going to do it. I was hoping they would. But obviously Belgium came back. And we're next against Colombia.
Yep.
Who are a good side.
James Rodriguez is playing.
Not really bothered about him.
Yeah,
so ever since 2014 World Cup has gone downhill for me. But he tried to reignite his career in Bayern Munich, but he hasn't really gone to plan. But
no,
we'll see. He might turn it on against us, and if he does, watch out for him because he can be a really, really good player.
Well, he's one of their better players.
Yeah, he's their main guy in a way.
Yeah. But whether or not he turns up or not, that's the question.
Exactly. If he turns up.
But that's by the by. Like I say, thanks for joining. Be sure to like the video, subscribe, comment. Let us know how you've been feeling regarding your mental health. How do you cope? That sort of thing. And we will see you next time. See you later, guys.
See you soon, guys.
Bye.
Have a good day.